it's Betsy, and today we have a fun video. We're going to be testing out the new Circo Loco palette by Natasha Denona. Now, I pre-ordered this on Friday, and today's Wednesday. I just received this in the mail from FedEx. I didn't pay for expedited shipping. So as you can tell by the size of this palette, this is one of the $129 palettes. I own a lot of Natasha Denona. I love the formula. Now, some of my friends were not too keen on the outside packaging, but I think it's super cute, and the color story on the inside is stunning to me. Now, on camera, these pastels over here, they look really washed out, but in person, they are not that washed out. So we're gonna start off first by swatching, and then we're gonna go in and do a look. Let me grab my makeup wipes. So first off, we got Fireworks. So that is a true orange matte shade. Then we have Razzle Dazzle. Oh, that's a gorgeous raspberry shimmer. Acrobat, which is a beautiful teal. That's that cream kind of matte finish. Snow Cone. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love Snow Cone. So we've got Firework, Razzle Dazzle, Acrobat, Snow Cone. Look at those. Natasha has one of my favorite formulas, and they are expensive, but the Sephora sale is coming up. So, you know, I wanted to get this video up before that came out to see if they were going to do anything. So this is just going to be a first impressions video, and I am going to do a 3-look 1 palette. So this is Cotton Candy. That definitely is a cotton candy pink. Electric, oh, that is a gorgeous electric blue. Grin, which is more of like a greeny gold. And Cannon is like a good coppery orange. So we've got Cotton Candy, Electric, that is a beautiful color. Grin and Cannon. These don't take much effort to swatch, but we haven't tried them on the eyes yet. Then we have the shade Flip. That is a beautiful true teal. Fun Dash Tomine, which is like a pastel, kind of a robin's egg blue. Spiral, which is a true orange shimmer. And I looked through my collection, and I didn't have anything like Spiral. And then Magic, which is more of like a grayish purple. So we've got Flip, Fun, Spiral, and Magic. These are so pretty. Okay, now we got 3 more left to do, so we're gonna go down the arm. So we've got Aerialist. Look at that silver. That is a gorgeous silver. Act. That is a gorgeous deep grape. And Joker, which is, to me, this is like a carnation pink. So we have got Aerialist, Act, and Joker. So that is all of the shades. So as you can tell, there are 15 shades in the palette. Very, very pretty. Now, Aerialist does look like a true shimmer silver, but when you actually look at it, there is a little bit more lavender to it. That is really pretty. Okay, so as I said, we're gonna do a first impressions today, and I am gonna do a 3-look with this palette because I can definitely get 3 looks out of this. And Natasha's done a lot of looks like with this palette on Instagram, but a lot of them have been what you would definitely consider more editorial and not everyday wearable. But to me, any kind of makeup's everyday wearable. Like, I'm not one who's going to just wear it because it's colorful or not wear it because it's colorful, if that makes sense. Like, I wear color all the time. I wear some of the neutrals too. So I think I'm gonna start, I wanna do a teal look, I think. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Fun, And we're gonna put that in our crease and see how it's going to react. Because pastels on a medium skin tone or above, like a light medium skin tone or higher, don't always translate the best. And that has a lot of good color payoff. Like, I really like how that looks. And I'm just using, this is a Cleona brush, but this is just a kind of an everyday blending brush. I think this is gonna pull more blue, and it really doesn't go with my shirt. But today's St. Patrick's Day, so, you know, it is what it is, but see how easily that applies? And it blends so well. Can't say it blends so well. I mean, so far it's going on really well, but that doesn't mean anything. This is only the first color. So there we go. Blend it all out. That's really pretty. That is a sky blue though. Like, to me, that is, I thought it was gonna be more of like a minty kind of shade, but it is definitely sky blue. So now I'm gonna take, this is a Kaleidos, is there a number on this? This is an S2. So it's still a blender brush, but as you can see, it's a little more flat, but it's still fluffy. And I'm gonna go into the shade right here called Flip, which is more of that deeper teal, and I think it's more of like a satiny shade. It's not like a true metallic. And we're gonna blend that into the crease to add some depth. That's pretty. So, so pretty. And one of my favorite palettes of all time, which is the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette, has these cream to matte formula. So those are layering up beautifully. That's really pretty. It almost kind of makes the sky blue disappear a little bit, but I'm going to take that and just kind of go over the edge a little bit more. Yeah, that's pretty. But I think this is a Spanish circus, if I remember what I read correctly. And I am not the biggest fan of circuses. I don't like clowns. I'm scared to death of clowns. And I forget what the phobia's name is called when you are scared of clowns. But I love the bright colors of this. You know, I am all about the color, and I think that this will also be a good companion for what I already own, because from Natasha Denona I own the Star, the Leela, Sunrise, Sunset, Gold, Metropolis, Glam, Bronze, and Love in the bigger palettes, and then I own some of the minis too. Look how good that looks. That's really pretty. Like, I'm really liking that. Okay, so I'm gonna use the same brush, and we're gonna go into this shade right here called Acrobat, which is the deepest teal color. And we're gonna concentrate that color on the outer edge. That is a really fun color. No patchiness. That's really pretty. Really, really pretty. And you can see, like, I just barely touched that eye, and you see the kind of pigment. Now, as I said, Natasha is expensive. Don't think that I don't realize that, but for myself personally, I love her formula, so I'm almost always interested in something that she's coming out with. Now, would I have preferred this to be one of the more midi palettes, the $65 range? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, I have Trio Chrome too. This would go really well with Trio Chrome. But I don't think that's the end all be all. Look how beautiful that gradient is. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but like there is no lines of demarcation. There's no patchiness anywhere. It's just beautiful. I'm really liking this. But I had a feeling I would. If it's the normal Natasha quality, I can almost tell you that I'm going to like whatever she comes out with, even if it's not always my favorite color story. So next I'm gonna dip into the shade Snow Cone. I'm using a flat ColourPop E4 brush. And we're gonna apply that all over. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. So, so pretty. That is really pretty. I'm sorry, y'all. I get excited whenever there's a colorful palette. Now, I know, as I said, a lot of people, this was a jumbled mess to them. But to me, I saw it and was like, I can picture what I want to do with that palette instantly. So maybe that's a good thing. But as I said, not everybody can do that with this. You see how nice and shiny that is? So pretty. So, so pretty. Now, I do wish that, because like in Metropolis, there's like a navy cream to matte. I do wish that this had something that was just a tad bit deeper than Acrobat. This shade to kind of deepen everything up. But again, I can mix this with other palettes. And the good thing about Natasha shadows is they're all magnetic. So if you don't like this layout, or you don't like this color story, but you own others, you can kind of mix and match and make your own palette. If you look at the back of them, they have the holes to pop it out. So as you can see, I'm just going back over that outer edge with the shade Acrobat to really deepen everything up. See how that improves it? And not blending it as much, but just laying down some deep, deep pigment. But yeah, this does not go with at all with the shirt I'm wearing today, but you know what? I don't care. I really don't. Look at that though. Okay, so that is the top of my eyes done. I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do the rest of my face. We'll come back and do the lower lash line and talk about my first impressions on this palette. So I'm back and I have the rest of my face on, and I did decide to change shirts because, and look, this is from Shein. Look how cute that is. Isn't that awesome? It's Titanic kitties. But yeah, I wanted something that matched, and I changed my earrings too. So I could not resist. So I think what I'm gonna go into now, this is one of the Urban Decay, this is from the Wild West. I'm gonna go into that shade Act, which is that deep purple shimmer. And I'm going to apply that to the lower lash line. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I love purple and like a bluish teal together. And that goes well. And I did line my eyes with some, the Makeup by Mario, his eyeliner. That is a good black eyeliner. And let's take something else. This is the BK Beauty 205. We're gonna go into that shade Magic, which is that lighter purple, and kind of go over it to lighten it just a hair. That's really pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna take a clean, this is a BK Beauty 201, and we're gonna go under and just kind of make sure everything's blended together. There we go. And I do have a bit, you see how I've got some purple, I applied a little bit too much. I'm gonna take my sponge and just kind of dot over that to take away that darkness. Yeah. There we go. That's really pretty. Really freaking pretty. I love this so far. Okay, so now I need a brush. So this is a Rephr 03, and we're gonna go into that shade Ariel, which you know I thought was stunning. It's like that lavendery silver. We're gonna use that as our inner corner highlight. There we go. Look. Yep, you can see a difference. I love a good bright inner corner. And that is definitely it. I am sorry if I'm nasally. It is that time of year for my sinuses to get out of the way. But I was able to go and get my first dose of the vaccine, so I'm partially protected. So, and no side effects other than my arm hurt. That is, I think, the finished look. I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I think it looks really, really good. I'm gonna apply some mascara. And yes, if you do see me applying 2 different types of mascara, and why I'm not wearing lashes is I am doing a mascara video. There's 2 different types of mascaras that I'm testing that are supposed to help your lashes grow. So we're not putting on falsies or anything like that while we're doing the test. So my looks aren't always as well as I like them. But what do you think? This is the final look. I think it's gorgeous. I really like it. There's no patchiness. It blended easily. So far, so good. So first impressions, I think it's a great palette. Do you need it? Well, here's the thing with it. Whenever you're talking about a $129 palette, do you love the colors? If so, then yeah, and you can afford it, then purchase it. But if this color story isn't speaking to you, I wouldn't buy it. I mean, it all depends on what you're wanting. I like it, but that doesn't mean you have to like it. But I love how this came out. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And let me know if you want to see a 3 look with that palette. I think I'm going to do it anyway, but what do you think? I think it turned out great. But I guess that's it. We'll see y'all later. Bye.